Hi guys, and welcome to this Divi WordPress theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System 22 and webdesignertechtips.com. In this series of videos we're going to be building a one-page scrolling website with the Divi WordPress theme. And this theme's got some great things. It's got some video sliders, we've got animations, got a bit of CSS going on there, got a video background. And in this series of videos I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually put this site together. We'll start from scratch and we'll work from the header all the way down to the footer. We've included some great features like a back to the top button and some smooth scrolling to get to our various sections here. And although Divi has some great built-in themes and templates, this is for people that want to build their own from scratch, and it really is quite easy, especially with the new Divi builder. For those of you that haven't got Divi, you can get it from my affiliate link below this video, or you can go to elegantthemes.com and get it from there. So let's get started building this site. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. That was our last section. Let's move on down and let's create a pricing section. So if we go to our edit page, scroll down and let's create a new section, a standard section. And we'll give it our background color, that blue color again. I've got it saved here in a little notepad so I can just paste it in there. I'm giving it a single row, going on the outside the section, hitting the three little bars. I'm going to put in our background color. First tab color, second gradient, third image, fourth video background. Hit the little plus button there and paste in our little hex code. There's our blue color. Okay, let's add some pricing tables. Here we go. And before we add our first pricing table, let's just sort out what they're going to look like, because we can set that right here in the first section. So show bullet, we want that one on. Background color, I'm going to leave that as default. Most of these I'll probably leave as default. And let's have a look at the design tab. I want to center the list items so everything's in the center. I'll leave the feature table background color as default. You'll see what that is in a moment when we do our featured table. It just hops it up a little bit, makes it stand out. Got a little drop shadow on the featured one there, that's fine. Bullet color, let's use our little blue color. And again, featured table bullet color, we'll just leave that the same, and it will be the same there. Text orientation, again default. I don't want any text shadow. Background for the title text, that'll be the little box at the top. Let's use a blue. Same blue as we've been using. Text size, that'll work. Title text color, we're going to leave most of these as is. Text shadow, we don't want any of that. Obviously you can change the letter spacing and line height if you want to. I'm going to leave it as default because it looks pretty good for my purposes. Body text size 14, may decide to change that at a later date. Featured table body text size, again I'll leave that is because I want them to all look pretty similar, except the featured one will stand out. That's fine. Don't want any text shadow on a subheader. currency, that's fine. Don't want any text shadow on the currency. I'm just going to use the regular button there as well, so I don't want to default. If you want to style your own button, just check that and it'll give you the option to do so. But I'm going to leave that unchecked for the moment. We can always change it at a later date. Don't want any box shadow right now. Normal blend mode, animation style. We're going to leave that as is. Like I said, I'll probably put animations in at the end and go through from top to bottom and put the animation in that I want. So let's create our first actual table here. So we're just in the regular module. It's like the slider. Let's add a new pricing table. And let's call it starter. And web design. And whatever currency you want, I'll use the dollar right here. Per site. And when I bring this up, you'll see what these all actually do. Price, let's say $4.99. And button text, let's say start now. Now what do we want to put in the content box? Well, let's just put in a bit of trusted lorem ipsum dummy text. Get the link for this below the site here. And we don't want too much, so just put that in right there. I'm going to copy that back to our page and paste that in there. Button URL, again, I'm probably just going to put a hashtag in for the moment. We're probably going to redirect this to our contact page when we're done, so when they click on the button it'll go to the contact us page. Obviously if you've got a sales page with somewhere or a URL, you can redirect them there. The background I'm just going to leave as is. I think we're done. Let's save that and have a look at what we've got so far. Okay, there we go. There's our header where it's got the blue background. We've got a border around so it stands out. Obviously it looks a little wide at the moment because we've only got the one. Price, dollars, per site. There's our little bit of dummy text. There's our bullet that we had blue color. And there's our little button. So let's just shut that. Go back to our content and add another one. And we're just going to copy this. Two little triangles there. Triangles, two little oblongs there. And we'll change this one to, let's say, Pro. And all I'm going to do is just change the price to, I don't know, $6.99. And let's make this the featured one. I don't think I want to change anything else here. That's all fine. So if we go to the design tab, make this table featured. I'm not even going to look at it just yet because I'm going to do another one, then I'll show you what it's going to look like. We'll save that. And let's copy that one again. And let's edit it. Call this one business. And just change the price. I guess $9.99. Let's make sure we turn the featured off on this one. Save that. One more time. What should we call this? Enterprise. 2,999. Okay, let's save that and let's just take a little look. There we go. There's our little price boxes. And if you look, this middle one here, the one that we said is featured, is jumped up a little bit. Makes it stand out. And it should have a bit of drop shadow. So let's save that and take a look on the page, because that looks a little squashed up in that view there. Update. And preview our changes. Let's go down and take a look. There we go, that looks a bit better. So as you see, our featured one is pushed up about 30 to 40 pixels, makes it stand out a bit. Our buttons are all working. So there we are, there's our little pricing table section. Okay, let's move on down.